Welcome back to Twist Grip Tales, because have we got a tale for you? We are headed off to the Salt Dry Lake Racing in South Australia, Australian Speed Week, in less than 5 weeks, Alf.
That's right. And we've been working on the bike to improve our performance from the first time we went there.
We learned a few lessons.
There was a few important lessons that we learnt. And we've done some development, and we feel that we're going to do better this year.
We did get an Australian land speed record, and Alf, you ran at world land speed record time.
Yeah, on my rookie run. It was hilarious. Anyway, some guys in the States beat that now. They've thrown down the gauntlet.
Running the same bike as this one.
Yep, they've done
100 miles, just under in fuel class, just under 100 miles an hour, and in gasoline class, just over 0.23 over 100 miles an hour.
So that we need to do more than that, 105 miles per hour. These tyres, thank you Midas tyres, can only are rated for what?
106.
These tyres are rated for 106 miles per hour.
170 kilometres an hour.
Yeah, so we can't really go over that legally, although we're building the bike geared to be able to do more than that.
That's right.
So
your standard Brap has a 15 front sprocket and a 42 rear sprocket, and we're using a 17 front sprocket and a 32 rear sprocket.
So anyway, just without getting too technical, the gearing will allow us to do, at 8,000 RPM will be what?
105, 106 miles an hour.
Right, and the motor can do 10,000 RPM. So hopefully we'll have enough torque, because we've done development there too, haven't we? We've added water injection.
Adding water injection is going on this year, yes.
Yes, which will contain the problem of overheating and pre-ignition, which will allow us to develop torque at higher RPM, which at 8,000 RPM, hopefully we'll be able to do 105 miles per hour.
Because we're running 13-to-1 compression pistons.
Yes, we don't want them to melt.
No.
The other thing we've done is done a forced air induction system.
Yep.
Last year we found that we weren't getting enough air into the induction, and the air was not able to draw fuel to the correct proportion. So we were getting...
we had a busted fuel tap as well, which meant we couldn't get enough fuel at full throttle. We couldn't run at full throttle.
Yeah, so we've got a U-Butte drag racing fuel tap now,
Yes. Thank you, Rob Cassar from Ballistic Performance.
So fuel won't be a problem. Air might be a problem, because we're getting much more air, but we've got to solve that problem too, haven't we, Bruce?
We'll solve that one. Forced induction.
Forced induction, well, not supercharged, but like air forcing through the air induction into the motor, right? And we're solving the problem of running too lean by having a power jet as well.
That's right.
An adjustable power jet. So the plan is to run super rich and then back off to get that sweet spot. So we'll do probably a number of runs. We'll tune it as we're going to get the right air-fuel mixture, the right water injection, and the right gearing, and the right timing.
And the right aerodynamics, because taking advantage of all of the torque, you need good aerodynamics, and we have got awesome aerodynamics.
Yeah,
Thank you, Alf.
This has been this has been on the drawing board for a while. It's taken me quite a while to come up with this. I'm pretty happy with the way it turned out. It works very nicely. Probably looks a little rough, but Bruce tells me that's character.
It does two jobs. One is aerodynamics, to take advantage of the torque and horsepower. The other thing is to keep salt off the engine and out of the electronics, because salt on an air-cooled engine overheats the motor. We had overheating problems last time.
That's what happened in 2023. Salt was being thrown up by the front tyre, going through into the motor and getting caked onto the fins of the engine, which prevented it from cooling. And we weren't able to get a really decent run, because we had the temperature gauge telling us the motor was about to explode. So we could only run it to 120 degrees, and we had to pull off, right? When we came back, we discovered that there was salt solidly caked onto the motor. In fact, it took us a while to even wash it off, because it wouldn't come off.
But the good news is that even though the engine was running at extreme temperatures, Top One oil, when we pulled the engine
Oh,
down,
yeah.
the inside of the motor was like brand new.
I know, it was great. Top One oil's amazing stuff.
Thank you, JP and Top One Oil, Racing Oils. Awesome. So that's our plan,
Yeah.
to go out to the beautiful Salt Lake in South Australia, Lake Gardner,
Yep.
and do something that no person has ever done before in the world.
Yeah, by adopting the things that we learnt and the improvements that we've made. So hopefully all of that formula will work together, Bruce, and we'll come home with a decent time and a decent record.
Going where no one has ever gone
We'll
before.
throw the gauntlet back down at those guys in America.
And the long-term plan is if we get the world land speed record or two here, then we'll package up this little bike and we'll take it to Bonneville and do it all at Bonneville in the US of A.
Yeah, we'll do a Burt Munro.
That's it. Follow us all the way to the Salt. Can we break the world land speed record? Follow us, find out. We're going to have a lot of fun.
Don't forget to subscribe.
And don't forget to subscribe, and all of our sponsors help the people, support the people that support us. All thank you guys.
Woohoo!